Hello and welcome back to day 12 of my Solver the Exit the Game Advent Calendar. So let me see, we're halfway through. Well, by the end of the day we'll be halfway through anyway, at least. Right, okay, so let's have a look. What have we got? We've got the, as always, the help book and the rule sheet with instructions in, which hopefully we won't need because it also has the hints in. And then we have the storybook, which tells us what's happening in the narrative for today. So again, let's scroll. It's on the computer, is it? Let's turn to today's puzzle on the 12th of December and have a look and see what the story has for us. So I've already had a quick look at this, and what it says is that as you complete the previous puzzle, a letter drops down from above. So the guy must be watching you, the person who's running the escape room, the one you're involuntarily in, and that you have now found a trapdoor under the carpet. And it says that you go through and you go down, there's a corridor, but one door is ajar, and there's some strange stone carvings down there. So down under the trapdoor, there's a corridor, and one of the doors is ajar, and you go in, and it's an artist studio. Perhaps you would call it an atelier, it says. There's another clue on the table, something to do with scissors. Hopefully you can cut this up. You are losing patience and would like to destroy something. Now open door 12, behind which it says you will find 2 riddle cards. So let's find the calendar, here it is. And we now need to open door 12, which we labelled yesterday, and here it is. There we go. Right, okay, so let's find that here, door 12. And what is going to be inside? Hopefully exactly what it said on the card. Let's open that door. And there we go. Ooh, let's have I always look at the room quite late. Perhaps I should look at the room early on. But anyway, there's the 2 riddle cards, L1 and L2. Which we'll look at in a second, and then there's the studio it just talked about. Let me put this light on. The studio it just talked about. On the floor there are paintings and brushes. On the side is that strange sculpture that's not quite a person, and on the other side of the room there are various bits. There is a posable model, some painting material on a shelf. Oh, there's some scissors hanging up at the back there in the main room, aren't there? And look, there's a dotted line. This is going to be relevant because this picture looks like the lid of the box on the inside. So there is a dotted line, or dash line I should say to be accurate, across the ski slope. So I am going to go out on a limb here and say I need to cut up and destroy the lid of the box. So it's going to make it interesting holding up the box before future days, because I'll try not to put a spoiler right at the start of the video in the still frame. Right, anyway, okay, well, I'm going to be cutting up. Yeah, so this is the lid I was talking about here, and it wants you to cut all along here, doesn't it? What's the purpose of that, by the way? There must be a purpose for that. Let's have a look at the riddle cards. Hopefully it all will become clear. Let's put them the right way up, first of all. So, to find the code you seem to lack, fold the mountain fully back. Let your scissors start to slide along the massive mountainside. Waving flags upon the snow will help with what you need to know. Sort from middle, large and small, and you'll be happiest of all. Well, that's very twee. So I presume the riddle cards go together like this. To find the code you lack, fold the mountain fully back. Okay, so if I fold the mountain fully back, here's the mountain. Let's just change to this camera. So if I fold the mountain fully back like this, it's going to be on top of the back of the box. So I'm going to, that's about as full back as it goes. So I'm presumably, if I cut round it, I will be able to see certain things on the back of the box, which if so will have to be very carefully placed there. But how is it going to align with the flags? What does it mean about flags? Let's assume, perhaps it'll be obvious if I cut it out and fold it back. But first of all, let's just see if we can have a quick understanding of what it means about the flags. So the flags don't stick out over the edge of the box, and they're different colours. There are 3 red, a blue, a green, and some other colours that don't repeat. This little illustration at the bottom there was used on a previous day. To find the code you seem to lack, fold the mountain fully back. Okay, so we cut around the snow like it shows in the room, and we folded it back. And you wave flags upon the snow. There's a picture of a flag here. Maybe it's just the red flags. They are quite near the edge, aren't they? Perhaps they point at 3 words. Perhaps they point at 3 numbers. Okay, let's give it a go and find out. So, some cutting. Let's just try just this one flag. There it is, here first. So I will fold that out of the way and that down like that. And now I will fold this back onto the back of the box like this. And we will see what it says. Let me just turn the camera around again. So if I fold that like that, look, that flag is pointing at the 3. So I mean, I could just stab through the box where the flags are, couldn't I? Rather than cut the rest of it up. So we can use the pin from a previous day. Here it is. There we go. And if I stab through where the flag was here, and stab through where this flag is, then this will save cutting up the box into lots of bits. And let's see where these are. Ah, so look, that is pointing at 7. And where's the other one gone? Hang on. Here. It's facing outwards, so that's a 2. So we've got 7, 2, and the one I actually did cut out, 3. 7, 2, 3 in upside down order, 7, 2, 3. So the right way up it would be 3, 2, 7, wouldn't it? So I reckon that's our code for today, 3, 2, 7. Let's have a look. 3, 2, 7, right. And if we go, oh, that's not right, is it? Down left from 12, that's off the board, off the calendar, so that's probably wrong anyway. And even if we allowed ourselves to go back on, we'd still be off. What have I missed? Let's have a quick look at the cards again. Here we go. Waving flags, you need to know. Sort from middle, large and small. Okay, so middle is 3, large is 7, small is 2. So the code should be 3, 7, 2 then. Okay, fine. Let's try 3, 7, 2. 3, 7, 2. And that's me talking about the ordering of the flags. Irrelevant. 3, 7, 2. Right, down, bottom left. Okay, that's possible, isn't it? Right, down. Calendar is stuck because it's been cut up. Stuck on my desk. Let's start again. Right. No, you can't see that now either. Right, down to the bottom left, and the code, if correct, should be hexagon, L, triangle, which it is. Excellent. So we have found door 13 for tomorrow, and it's, yeah, this one, isn't it? So there we go. Well, that's today's puzzle. Not so bad, actually. I quite thought that was quite clever. I wondered when we were going to be using the flags that were on the top of the calendar, and I managed not to deface the box too much. I wish I'd thought of pushing the pin through earlier on. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed that. If you'd like to see tomorrow's solve, then do please subscribe. It'll help you find my other videos. And also there's a playlist here of my solves of previous days of this calendar, and also the other 2 Advent calendars which have puzzles in that I'm solving this Advent too. Okay, thanks very much and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.